This is like one of those situations that like I've seen before, like on like the American Walmarts. I've seen little videos on YouTube and stuff, but this is, wow. I've stayed at this Walmart many times in the past. Back then there was only maybe 10 or 15 of us that would park there at night, but we were gone every single day because this Walmart has a policy. You're allowed to come in the evenings, closer to closing time, and you have to be gone out of the parking lot by the time they open for business. They had a staff member that used to come around at 9 o'clock in the morning, knock on everybody's vehicles who were still there, and ask them to leave. But I heard recently that there's about 20 or so vehicles that live in this parking lot full-time and absolutely don't move at all. That's something you don't want to do. This is a place of business. And in order for these guys to keep offering us safe places to sleep, you can't abuse the rules. Last night when I went out with Polly and Harge, the Sakozy couple that makes those window dividers, Polly made me a card. That's Cruzy doing what he does best when he doesn't get attention. He chews my feet, pulls at me, yanks at my laces, does anything to drag my attention away from everyone. But Polly, this card is super sweet. I made a stop to top up on fuel, check the oil and transmission fluid, and now we are officially on the road. What do you say we hit the road first thing? Hey, what do you say we say forget it to uploading a video and just hit the road? Definitely not messing around on how much pavement we pound here this morning. We left Squamish first thing, drove through Whistler, now we just drove through Pemberton, and we're on our way into the Lillooet area. Not sure how far we're going today. I just feel like, the first day be on the road is just a drive day. Let's full send it through areas that I've spent a chunk of time in already, and maybe find somewhere that inspires me to turn the camera on. So currently right now we're about 100 kilometers outside of Lillooet, BC, but that's where we're heading. Oh, the mountains, baby. That thing is huge. Letting these cars pass because I will definitely be going slower up this hill than them. This one's a bit of a doozy. Ah, it feels so good to be out here on the road. Man, just wish it wasn't, it's a little smoky out there. But at least you don't smell the smoke. That's a good thing. Okay, guys, this is a big, long, winding hill. Come on, Van, you got this. You got this. Highway 99, steep, winding hill. Lillooet, 83 kilometers. It's these corners that take the wind out of everything because you got to slow down a little bit, make the corner, you lose your momentum. Come on, girl, let's go. Well, Van's doing good. Now it's losing steam. 40K. Here comes another corner. I hate tapping the brakes. Oh, we're doing all right. She's doing good in her old age here. Right up here is the entrance to the Joffrey Lake Park. Absolutely breathtaking, beautiful lake up here. But I can't take you guys because Cruzy is not allowed in there. So let me go online and see if I can find some shots for you guys to see how incredible that lake is. Right up there, that mountain, there's a big glacier up there. That lake is glacier fed. Gorgeous. Hiking into these lakes is about 4 to 5 hours round trip, and there's no dogs allowed, which means if you travel full-time with an animal, you have to leave your dog in the parking lot, and I don't feel good about doing that at all. Come on, someone breaks in your vehicle and your little homeboy is in there, I would never risk that, not for a damn hike to a lake at all. where I can set myself up right here on the side of the road by a beautiful creek in a beautiful valley, throw up my Starlink internet, go onto YouTube, and YouTube Joffrey Lakes, and just watch lots of amazing videos while my dog is nice and safe. Oh, hold on, we're not done yet, bro. Gotta put your egg in there, buddy. There we go. The sun's finally breaking through. It's been cloudy all morning, and that makes those mountains look incredibly wild. There's one over there that looks like it's got grass on it. That one looks like it's grassy. That's wild. The next town ahead of us here is Lillooet, and when you're driving into town, the sign says guaranteed rugged, and that's where the terrain around here completely changes. Around here, it's lush and green. Come on, man, it looks like there's a golf green up on that mountain over there. It completely changes from like rainforest feel. 45 minutes up the road, it starts to look like a desert. So Lillooet is one of BC's driest valleys. So we have two really dry valleys out here that are very much like a desert. But it's wild because we go through this incredible mountain area, and as we get into Lillooet, all those mountains turn into sheer rock faces, and you're kind of just waiting for like the cowboys to come down the road and the tumbleweed to roll across. It's a cool little spot up there. But that's the wild thing about traveling through this very province of BC, is it's not like this the whole way through. And there's other provinces you go to where it kind of has the same sort of like feel. I don't know if terrain's the word, but it's got the same feel throughout the entire province. Here in BC, it's vast. You could go through a desert out here. What? This is what's gonna make traveling up north this year so fun. The last time I was out here, there's barely any cell service in some of these towns. If you get there, you're like, oh yes, cell service. And then you try to upload a video or do something online that requires some actual data movement. Some of them are horrible. They have bad cell phone towers, older technology kind of stuff. And I did the Alaska Highway loop in BC. So I went up one side of the Alaska Highway to the bottom of the Yukon, crossed over, came back down into BC the other side. I made that trip so fast multiple years back because there's no cell service. If there's no cell service, I can't work. Now we can pull over anywhere and just do this with that kind of speed. Yeah, that Starlink, you guys, has changed the game out here for me. So if you're working remotely, look at all those video clips as they're loading in. Those are all the clips it takes to make one video. In there is 180 video clips that I need to chop up and make into some kind of a movie for you guys to watch. I don't know how I thought working was a good idea. I got like 5 minutes into this edit. I'm like, yep, nope, it's sunshine in my first day of my trip, and I am sorry, guys. No video for you. All right, let's roll. Whoa, my spare tire carrier is open. This is where kicking on those for a brief second comes in handy. I haven't been down to this camp spot in years. That's great. Hasn't changed. It's got the outdoor kitchen. Someone hung a picture. This is awesome. They wrapped it in plastic too so it wouldn't get wrecked out here. Epic. Welcome to the bar. Take a beer, leave a beer. We're gonna stock the bar. And I have this little baby, how tiny it is. This little baby Wordos Unite sticker. Aren't these so cute? They're so little, like the size of my finger. We're gonna stick one of these on here. Welcome to the bar. Weirdos Unite. I definitely figured I'd be running into some campers out in these spots, but nothing. We're on a bridge built on a couple of logs. Right on the side of the highway here. Kind of scary when you walk and you can see the, you know? Another one of these moments. This is why I live in a van. Holy cow, that's my home. Yeah, sometimes moving out of familiar areas that you spend a lot of time in, aka for me, the island or Vancouver area, sometimes it's all it takes is that little bit of movement to re-spark some just
There's a new day that will come again tomorrow. There's a new day to wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow. Washed out by the rain.
that'll do. Oh, headlights chrome. Because I no longer have a dinger in my dash, because the dinger from last travel season, ding, 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 drove me nuts. So when they did my dashboard, I told them to take the freaking dinger out. I never want to hear it again. I said I would rather have to call a tow truck because I left my headlights on and my batteries are dead than to hear that thing ding, ding, ding ever again. That was like the most annoying thing in the world. If you missed it, go watch my East Coast travel trip from last year. All you heard the whole trip was ding, 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 ding. Hey, Cruzy, you remember the dinger? Ding, ding, ding.
Day to leave behind your troubles. There's a new day, and it will set you free. There's a new day to get you through your struggles.
For lunch, I'm doing broccolini, udon noodles, and a peanut sauce. All right, broccolini in. Just gonna boil these for a quick second. I think the word is blanch. Is that the word? Just a little bit, just to soften them up a bit. And then we're gonna put some oil in there, udon noodles, that, and this incredible peanut sauce, which I just noticed is from a Vancouver restaurant, the Nam restaurant from Vancouver, BC. Pretty cool. All right, water's out, oil's in. Udon noodles, so good. Some Maggi sauce. Some Himalayan pink salt. This has got some black pepper and garlic in it as well. We're going to throw in some extra black pepper because pepper is awesome. All right. Some of this peanut sauce. Oh, look at that. On top of this, we're going to throw some sesame seeds just to make it look all fancy. Come on, y'all. This frying pan is actually awesome to cook in and then make it as a plate. This is great. That comes with the Jet Boil Half Gen. This is a Jet Boil, and it came with it. This is perfect. My goodness, it got super hot out super fast. So we're getting a speck of Starlink right now, and the weather forecast calls for 30 degrees Celsius here, which is pretty warm for Cruzy to be out here in the sunshine, but thankfully he's seeking refuge underneath a van. But he is the only fear in the summertime for me, is traveling with an animal, especially a bulldog who does not do heat very well at all. He's like a little furnace. Once it gets hot, most dogs can pant to drop down the body temperature. Bulldogs don't do that. They can pant, but their body temperature doesn't drop. You actually have to physically cool them down. So on warm summer days, staying close to water is 100% key, which I don't mind at all because I seek water on a majority of my adventures anyway. But I want to welcome you guys to my travels. It's officially begun. We are heading to northern BC and maybe the Yukon. I'm not sure. I just know that as soon as I get to Prince George, I'm going to visit with my son Seth. And then from there, it'll be a slower adventure and lots of backcountry adventure on the coastal side, or not the inside of BC, the outside of BC, all the way along. I believe that's the Cassiar Highway. I think that's the name of it. But we'll be adventuring up there, and there is dirt roads for days out there. And the last time I went out there and filmed, I rushed it because there was no internet. And with no internet or no cell phone service, that means this guy can't earn money while he's traveling. Holy crap. Whew. This is the warmest day I've had so far this summer. Vancouver Island has a substantially cooler weather system out there. Usually if it's 30 degrees here, it's 20 degrees on the island. I remember the other year when we did all of my rust repair in the backcountry, it was hot. And after that, I was tired of the heat. I went online and I looked up the coolest place in British Columbia. And that took me to Vancouver Island in the Yukilit. So there's a little section out there where there's Tofino on one side and the Yuki on the other. It was 18 degrees in the Yukilit. Think about that, 18 degrees out there, where maybe a 4-hour drive into the inside of BC was 38 or 39 degrees or 35. It was smoking hot. But that's the plus side about having wheels and a steering wheel in your home, is that you can just go where you want, when you want, chasing weather systems or running from weather systems anytime. But anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Me and Cruzy are gonna go hang out and enjoy the rest of this day. I'm probably gonna go put on some sunblock because damn, just roasting. Anyway, if you guys have any tips, tricks, or suggestions for northern BC, by all means, hit it up. If you're a subscriber of mine and you got something cool that I should go film, hit me up. So I have a subscriber up there that has a gold mine. And he's like, dude, we're mining gold up here. Chrome, come on out. You can camp out here on our claim. Maybe I'll let you run my big front end loader thing. I don't care to do that, but I'd love to be there. And I've never experienced that myself, and it'd be fun to make a video about that for you guys. So yeah, if you got something awesome and you're a subscriber, by all means, send me through an email to simply just say it, at vancityvanlife.ca. Thanks for riding along, you guys, and I'll see all of y'all soon. And do us all a favor. Obey parking bylaws if you're going to be out here traveling within Canada. Please keep this van life a viable thing for people like me who do it full time for the rest of my life. And Walmart. I slept good. I gotta say, I was officially a part of the Walmart problem last night, but yeah, that ain't gonna last very long there. I give that this summer season, and they pulled the plug on that entire Walmart. I've never seen something so crazy in Canada. Anyway, guys, peace out. I'll see you guys soon.